Welcome back to the channel. I always appreciate you swinging by to see what I got going on, and tonight is going to be episode number 5 of my cheap beer reviews. It's a series I started like 2-3 years back and just kind of put it off to the wayside, trying to jump back into it. And what I do here is kind of feature a beer that cost me next to nothing. Tonight I have Icehouse, made by Miller Brewing. This thing here cost me 99 cents. 99 cents for this big boy. And it is 5.5% alcohol by volume. And this is an American adjunct lager. Like I said, brewed by Miller Brewing. And it is an ice lager, which is basically a lager style beer that is brewed, fermented, and just before put to aging, it's chilled at about 25, 27, 28 degrees, and just enough to form ice crystals, and hence the term ice beer, which is this Icehouse. You guys have seen this around. Ice beers, I think they became popular in America in, I want to say like the 1990s, somewhere in the early 90s, like shortly after, it seemed like shortly after high school, I started seeing like ice beers. Like I think Keystone had an ice beer, Bud Ice. Of course, you got this one here, a few other ice beers out on the market. Typically lower cost. ABV is usually 5, 6, somewhere in there. A little bit higher ABV than a typical American adjunct, but you know, still brewed on the cheaper end. So I'm gonna crack this open, get a pour on it, and 99 cents. I haven't had Icehouse. It's been a long time since I've had an Icehouse. It's been a long time since I've had an ice beer. I think maybe Icehouse 6 years ago, maybe was the last time I had an Icehouse beer. Or an Icehouse beer. Now an ice beer, probably Icehouse might have been the last one that I had actually. I think Bud Ice somewhere along the line. It seems like I had that there. But I'm going to crack this open. Am I expecting much out of it? No, that's why it's being featured on my cheap beer reviews. So I'm going to crack this open. And this is cold, right out of the refrigerator. Ice cold. And this is the only way I can really drink my lagers, is like extremely cold anyhow. So let's see what we can do here on the pour here. Well, I thought we'd get a little bit more of a sudsy head on top of that. So color-wise, just that yellowish golden lager color, clear, super well carbonated. I did produce just 2 fingers of head. There are lots of large bubbles, small bubbles, fisheye bubbles, dish soap bubbles popping away in there. Lots and lots of carbonation being released on this one right here. You can see that there. Typical looking light lager. Got that grainy, malty corniness to it. Like corn, not corniness, but corn. That typical generic American lager, that, I don't know, like that lemony pledgeness. But I can't hate on this too bad, because 99 cents for 24. Now this is typically like $1, almost $2 a can, but it was the Kroger that actually had it on sale for a 99 cents. Scratch some quarters together and go get you 24 ounces of beer. Basically two servings is what this is, really. So nothing fantastic. Carbonation is about done releasing, actually. Nothing fantastic. I'm actually surprised that head's still around there. Nothing fantastic. Just that corny, malty graininess, dirty weediness, I guess. I'm going to get a drink on it. High carbonation. Just prickling away on the tongue there. Crisp, clean, easy drinking. not a whole lot of flavor. It is a little bit sweeter. Like some of these adjunct lagers like this tend to be kind of on the sweeter side, sweet corn, earthiness, like a grassiness, like a lemongrass. I don't know, nothing special. That's about all I really got to say about this. There's nothing really overly complex to break down on this. Clean, light, carbonated, you know, corn, weedy, earthy, lemony grassiness to it. Everything is supposed to be. It's not supposed to be great. It's supposed to be a value beer, right? A budget beer is what this would be. Scoring this for what it is, I'm gonna give it I don't know, 3.25, 3.25 out of 5. Not overly flavorful, but if I was going to have a bunch of people over, or maybe just go on a trip or something, like camping trip, fishing trip or something like that, and I didn't want to really spend the money on like good beer, I would probably, I could pick up some of these, throw it in an ice tub and let it get like super cold, and I could drink a couple of them. This to me is like a chuggable style beer, like something that you would probably definitely chug pretty easy. It is what it is. 3.25 out of 5. Let me know what you guys think about it. I know you guys out there, you might drink craft beer now, and you might be a hater of this stuff, but at some point you picked this up when you were probably younger, teenager, early 20s, getting ready to start your beer ventures, and scratch some quarters, some nickels, some dimes together. Went out and bought a couple of these probably. Hey, anyhow, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out my other cheap beer reviews and just my beer reviews in general. Thanks for watching.